It's official. Vaccinated arrivals from the EU and the US need not quarantine upon arrival to England. With the exception of those from France, British nationals and tourists can visit the UK without the hassle of mandatory self-isolation. This is another step to pre-pandemic travel. In this video, we talk about the British government's decision to change existing travel rules and regulations, including international cruises in England. But first, we want to thank you for joining us. Find us on all the other social media channels, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and click that bell to get notified when we release a new video. We also appreciate your likes and comments below, as it helps to support our channel. Oh, and don't forget to check out our website at immigration&migration.com. This video is brought to you by IAM. We believe that travel improves and inspires you and the people around you. We help you travel by providing services which overcome barriers and frameworks that simplify and enrich your experience. We just happen to be immigration lawyers. So reach out to your IAM visa coordinator when you're ready for your adventure, or already on one, and would like some assistance. The UK has announced that fully vaccinated travellers arriving from Europe and the US will no longer have to quarantine on arrival in England, except for those arriving from France. The new rule kicks in on the 2nd of August 2021. UK Transport Secretary Grant Shapps confirmed the move on Twitter on the 28th of July 2021. The Department for Transport released further details stating that passengers arriving from amber countries, who have been fully vaccinated in Europe and the USA, will not have to quarantine when entering England, the statement read. Only those vaccinated with the US Food and Drug Administration, or the European Medicines Agency approved vaccines, such as Moderna, AstraZeneca, Pfizer, and Janssen, would be eligible for the new change. Separate rules will continue to apply for those arriving from France, the Department for Transport added. Anyone arriving from France to England must continue to quarantine for 10 days, at home or in other accommodation, even if they are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. The British government has previously stated that the measure was because of the prevalence of the Beta variant in France, even though the rate has been falling in recent days. Fully vaccinated travellers from amber countries in Europe and in the US will still need to complete a pre-departure test before arrival into England, alongside a PCR test on or before day 2 after arrival. British authorities also allowed international cruise sailings to restart from England. International cruise travel advice will be amended to encourage travellers to understand the risks associated with cruise travel and take personal responsibility for their own safety abroad, the Department for Transport said. Anyone who has been in France in the previous 10 days will need to be quarantined on arrival to England. They will also need a day 2 and day 8 PCR test, regardless of their vaccination status. This goes for anyone who is just travelling through France and stops off in the country too. However, UK ministers have indicated that Eurostar passengers on services travelling through France would not need to quarantine if their train does not stop in the country. Eurostar has confirmed that, while both their Brussels to London and Amsterdam to London routes do stop in Lille, France, passengers from either of these cities, travelling directly to London, will be segregated in carriages, so there is no need for quarantine despite this stop-off. Both British nationals in France and the French government are expressing increasing frustration at the UK's Amber Plus rating, which obliges all arrivals from France to go into quarantine. People are taking to Twitter about UK's decision and demanding answers from London. They pointed out that COVID infection rates are currently lower in France than in the UK and in certain other European countries. France's Europe Minister, Clement Beaune, tweeted, "The UK's quarantine measures for France are excessive and incomprehensible in health terms." The UK's Foreign Secretary DOMINIC RAAB defended the government's decision to keep quarantine for travellers from France due to the concerns about the beta variant of COVID, which is believed to render AstraZeneca vaccines more ineffective. RAAB did say, however, that the UK government wanted to get France up the traffic light system as quickly as possible. What are your thoughts on separate rules for vaccinated travellers? Do you agree to keep quarantining travellers from France? Talk to us in the comments section below. If you have plans to travel, check out the deals we have found in the description box below. If you need assistance with a visa to Europe, the UK, or the US, including help with securing your travel arrangements, IAM can help. For visa advice, contact your IAM visa coordinator. If you'd like to get more info on travel, visas, immigration, and citizenship, head over to immigrationandmigration.com for more free content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more travel and visa updates.